back like we never left. It's Double Move Sports. We've been breaking down these rookies, dropping videos all the time. Hit that like and sub button if you rock what we do here on the show. Hit the Discord channel, play leagues against us. But let's dive into Chris Olave. We have him as still a top 5 receiver for both of us. It's our consensus wide receiver 4 in Chris Olave out of Ohio State. New Orleans takes him 11th overall in this draft. An aggressive draft capital investment on Chris Olave, and I love it. I think that insulates his value a ton. We've seen guys like Corey Davis, Mike Williams get multiple opportunities and show themselves as a number one. We've even seen it from guys like Devontae Parker. But here's the crazy thing to me with this Chris Olave pick. The New Orleans Saints, through all their trades leading up to the draft with Philly, a couple of their moves, they essentially traded picks 98, 101, and 120, as well as a 2023 first rounder and a 2024 second rounder for Chris Olave. Mickey Loomis is a madman. Shout out to PFF Austin Gale for that tweet. But you got to believe the Saints are going to give Chris Olave an opportunity to produce, hopefully sooner rather than later. Here's the thing with Olave and why I actually love the Saints as a landing spot is because we could see him get the opportunity to show himself to be the number one, where we can start to see those breadcrumbs on the Chris Olave career path trajectory where it's like, hey, he showed out in a few games where Michael Thomas was out as a rookie. You know, he's getting some decent volume as a rookie. Maybe he goes from 19% target share, which would be amazing. And we're like, hey, he could be a year or two away. And now we're talking about a top-tier Dynasty asset. He's not a guy who makes a lot of yards after the catch. That's the biggest concern for me, which makes me think Olave can't quite be a number one in the league, but I think he will get that opportunity, and he can still be, at worst, a high-floor number 2 receiver. Think of like how a Chase Claypool has been valued over the last couple of years. Rashad Bateman last year, just that type of point output as well as dynasty value where the hype is still there. They're not totally busting out if they don't massively exceed expectations year one. And the brand equity is high for Olave. He's going pretty high in startup drafts that we're starting with our whole crew in the Discord channel. He was so good at Ohio State for a long time. People know the name Chris Olave. And you have an aging Michael Thomas that could clear the way to a very easy path to high volume, high target share in this offense, whether it's Jameis Winston or somebody else in 2023.
Yeah, we saw Chris Olave go at the 104 in a Superflex rookie draft that we had last week. So people love Chris Olave. Now, that was a big Ohio State fan, and Garrett Wilson was off the board, so take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, for me, outside of that top tier of guys, that Garrett Wilson, Drake London, Treylon Burks tier, it's Olave. He's next for me in that tier with Jamison Williams, with Sky Moore, but he's sitting at the top of it for me right now. And you just got to love the profile of Olave. You got to love not only the profile, but to your point, a lot of the things that you brought up, you just got to kind of read the tea leaves of what the Saints are doing. And it makes Olave, it makes him feel like one of the safest prospects you could take in round one of your Superflex rookie draft, because the speed is there, sub 4.4 speed. The production is there. 4-year player at Ohio State, but he produced in a really big way. And not only his senior year, but his junior year, people thought he was going to come out after that big junior season, broke out during his sophomore season at age 19 at Ohio State, 6'1", 185, good size. And yeah, I think in New Orleans, he's going to be fine. He's going to be one of those players that, you're right, he's going to start to show flashes in his rookie season, maybe have some pop weeks here or there. It might not be consistent. But the tough thing about the Saints is that we just don't have any reference of what this offense is going to be. I feel like for most teams, even if you get a new quarterback or you get a new coach or you get a lot of new weapons, you can go back to the previous season. You can say, okay, let's take what they had last year, shuffle some things around, and we can kind of get a picture and a projection of what it's going to look like. But with the Saints, Michael Thomas hasn't been there. Jameis Winston was out half the season. Sean Payton's now gone. So there's like, you got to throw last season out the window, essentially, from what is this offense going to look like. They do have a really strong defense as well, a defensive-minded head coach. So I imagine this isn't going to be one of the high-flying offenses in the league. You still have Alvin Kamara in the backfield. But Michael Thomas, there's already been rumors that he might still be coming back from that ankle surgery. He had ankle surgery last offseason. It's a year later, and he's still not 100%. So, like, I don't know what's going to happen there. It's something to follow, but I don't know if Michael Thomas can be depended on right now in this offense. And if there's another lost season or missed time for Michael Thomas, it's not going to be good for his long-term outlook in New Orleans. I'd honestly be surprised if he signed any kind. I don't know what his contract looks like right now. I know he did some restructuring this offseason to keep him there, but I'd be surprised if we saw Michael Thomas in New Orleans 2-3 seasons from now. So that's the goal with Chris Olave. Let's have him work up with Michael Thomas as the 1, him as the 2, be a really solid player for this team who still thinks they're contending. And maybe when Michael Thomas leaves, Olave can take that step forward and be the number 1 guy. So that's the play with Olave. And again, just one of these prospects that's super safe. You said it, the upside's probably not there, but someone I'm really happy with as just a solid piece of my dynasty future.